Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a good amount of silver lions without really risking losing a lot of silver lions. During the gameplay in the background I'm going to explain the tactics that I use for this and do a short review on the SOC-1 Seagull. Why did I do that? Well, stick around to find out. We're all aware of the terrific economy that War Thunder comes with. That was slight sarcasm. In my search to grind silver lions, I came across the mechanic of ship-launched airplanes, and I was really enthusiastic in the beginning when I read that the guys need to introduce that, but I completely forgot to give it a go. Just other things had priority. Today, however, I got a bit bored grinding the American tech tree, so I picked up the USS Destroyed and went to do some naval battles. And after noticing it has airplanes, I decided to give it a try right away with the goal to get a capture point with the Seagull, with the airplane. The first few times I either overshot the cap zones, meaning I had too much speed, I couldn't slow down in time, and then you have to accelerate again, and all in all it's gonna take you like 2 minutes before you can get another attempt at landing again, because you first have to gain speed, then you have to lose speed again, and meanwhile I got shot. Or I just got killed in the first approach, or I got damaged once my the floating thingies, the landing gear on the bottom of the plane, got shot off by an enemy. So I tried to land on the cap with only one of the floaters left, and I slowly sank. So I didn't make the cap. I got the decap though, but whatever. After about 4 or 5 attempts, I landed in the cap zone and got the cap. To be welcomed by a surprise. I did not know this. I got 14,400 silver lions for the cap with a 1.3 BR plane. So I went for the second cap point, which I also capped, and I got 14,400 silver lions again. So that's a total of 28,800 silver lions for just capping. And sorry, we ended up winning the round because we bled the enemy points because we had most of the caps, or all of the caps actually. So in total I got a reward from the match of 42,399 silver lions. So I mean the ship, I had the ship in cover, so it was not very likely to take damage or get destroyed. The planes, you have 2 of them and they don't have repair costs, as far as I know at least, and it doesn't count as a death if you die. So if you can place your ship in a tactical, strategic, good position, sorry for my English, then it's so easy to make silver lions, because I tried it a few more times and I got like 150k silver lions in 4 or 5 matches in less than an hour. So yeah. That was great. Let's see, yeah, so this is definitely a low risk, high reward, because, yeah, like I said, you don't really risk anything. You can get shot down, but then it doesn't matter because it doesn't cost you SL. You can still try to be of use for your team with your ship, or take your second plane. Now, I know that this is a premium vehicle, and I have a premium account. So the 14,400 silver lions might be less on a non-premium or with a non-premium subscription, whatever. But still, you risk almost nothing, and you earn a lot. So I would definitely recommend this tactic. It works great. I would try to go for a ship as low in BR as possible, for obvious reasons. At higher BR, the higher you get, the better. And the more SPAA there is on the ships, and the better the enemy planes are. At 6.7 you're starting to face jets, like the attacker, FB1 or whatever, so stuff like that. And then you're totally toast, because you're toast to begin with. This thing, the mobility and everything is just... So yeah, be prepared for that. But with that out of the way, I'm going to do a quick review of the SOC Seagull, which is the airplane that comes with the USS Detroit, or to be exact, you get 2 of them. The SOC is a rank 1 1.3 BR airplane. It was designed in 1933 and produced from 1934 until 1938. The airplane was in active military service from 1935 up to 1945. That of course means that the aircraft was used during the Second World War. in which its main use was gunfire observation and limited range scouting missions. So, the ship was flying at a target, and then the plane was above in the sky, and it can look further than the ship because of the curvature of the Earth. The ship can only look a certain distance, but the plane is higher, so it can look over the curve. So it can look at where the rounds land that the ship is firing, and it doesn't mean that it's like 500 meters above the impact zone, but like I said, it can do that from miles away. So that's one of the uses, and the other use is, let's see, I kind of lost the script here because I talk a lot. Yeah, the other purpose was mainly scout missions, short range scout missions. That's self-explanatory. See if there's enemies, how many there are, blah 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 blah. It was capable of dropping 2 bombs of a total weight of 650 pounds, roughly 300 kilograms in real life, but in game it only gets 2 100-pound bombs. That's like 50 kilograms of bomb, not even of explosive matter, of bomb in total. So the kill radius is 2 meters, that's not a lot. However, this is calculated against metal, and there's a different multiplier for wood, so you can probably kill a speedboat from like 5 meters away or something. I'm not sure, but I know that wood, aluminium, and metal and armor is calculated different in the game, so there's that. And the fragmentation area of these 100-pound bombs is 67 meters. That's like 200 feet, whatever, something like that. So that's not terrible, but I don't know. It's not great. Fine against wooden boats probably, but against proper metal or ships, armored ships, they're practically useless. I have to mention that I did got one kill with. There was one ship. And I dropped both of my bombs. It was a British ship, the premium one, 4.7 BR, whatever. It has the ammo on top of the ship, and I dropped my 100-pound bombs, both of them right on the ammo, and the ammo exploded, and the entire ship went down. So you can kill big ships, but you have to be lucky or know where the ammo is, and not get shot by AA while you're flying like 100 miles an hour. So yeah. Let's see, the main armament it carried was frontally forward-facing 7.62mm Browning M2AN machine gun, and an identical gun at the rear. There are 2 people in the plane, the pilot and the co-pilot, gunner, whatever. He's facing the rear, and the gun he uses as well. Both the guns are mounted on top of the airframe, so you cannot shoot at targets below the airplane. There's no gun there. Of course, it's very tiny, lightweight airplane. The ammunition of the 7.62 can pen a max of 10 millimeters at 10 meters distance, and you have 9 millimeters of pen at 100 meters of distance, and you have 7 millimeters of pen at 500, but at that range the spread is terrible, so you won't be accurate. The gun even sucks at point blank, to be honest, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Armor on the airplane is simply non-existent. Maneuverability and engine performance, that's what you would expect for 1.3 BR. Meaning it's garbage. And some numbers to go with that statement. It has a turning time of 33 seconds, a rate of climb of 915 feet. That's 4.65 meters per second. So 915 feet. A top speed of 183 miles an hour. That's almost 296 kilometers per hour, at a height of 500 feet, roughly 1700 meters. The plane weighs 5,437 pounds, fully loaded, but including the passenger, the passenger and the pilot, which in kilos that's 2,466 kilos, so 2.5 tons. Which for the little power it has, it's quite a lot in my opinion. So yeah, it's a bit slow, it's a bit sluggy, it's a derpy plane, but once you get the hang of it, it's quite fun to use, especially when you can get caps, and especially because those caps reward really good Silver Lion. And you can make a smoke screen or two. I had a couple of times where I was flying back, and there was an ally of mine who was repairing, and his smoke screen ended, so he popped smoke himself, so I knew he needed it, and I just flew between the enemy and my friendly from like 20 feet away or something to do a big smoke curtain. So you can help players with that, but don't go randomly smoke your teammates, because a lot of people get fucking pissed when you block their view with smoke. So yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, guys, that's it. That was everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys learned something new that you can use for yourself to get yourself alliance. Because like I showed you, it's pretty easy. Just dump the ship out of the straight line of sight, line of fire with the enemy behind an island or something, or in a corner. Take the airplane, go try to get some cabs. If you're lucky, you get a lot of SL. If you're unlucky, you get shot, no damage done, just a bit of time wasted. So it's fun and it's not rocket science. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Bye bye.